Yo, what's going on, everybody? Free to play OG here. We are back. It's day number 246 of the free to play account series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing wonderful this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on this planet. Today, we're going to see if we can actually build some stuff that isn't just like waiting for Scarlet Witch, man. Let's see if we can make some progress on some other characters today. It is weekly reset, so we'll talk about that, you know what I mean? Look at PvP, look at Challengers, see what's going on, all that good stuff. And, yeah, be a good little stream today. Let's, before we get into it though, man, we got important stuff to do. Bam! What up, zombie? What's going on, dude? Hope you're doing good. Varun, what's going on, bro? Thanks for being here. KT3, good to see you as always, homie. Thanks for being here. Moon, what's up, dude? Damien, what's going on, homie? We got Sun Wukong in the house. What's going on, dude? Mitosh, what up, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I don't know if I butchered your name, but it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. G Varun's here as well, up at the top. I hope everybody's doing great. Volume Dealer, what's going on? Uh-oh, Mr. Roboto, I hope it's not actually my voice because it's just cold. I don't know, you tell me. Hopefully the audio and everything's good. I just pretty much have to assume from my end always. Anyhow, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling today. Get all our freebies from Dispatch. Nice, get some energy here, hopefully. Yesterday was just like tight on energy all day. I spent a bunch of it out early, and then I guess my Dispatch claims just weren't lucky. Or something, or I don't know, lucky isn't really the word, but talk about that in just a second, actually. I want to talk about the dispatch shop. But yeah, hopefully today we do a little bit better on the energy. Man, so it looks like most of you have not heard of either of those games. Some of you have heard of Pal World, which is nice. They're similar games. Pal World is kind of like Pokemon in a lot of ways, but it's also a cross with like a survival game. So it's got those like main survival elements from, I don't know other games like that. Valheim, Rust, aren't those games kind of like that, I think? I think that's more like where that started. And then Once Human is like a sci-fi. I haven't played it. I had downloaded it and actually created a character yesterday for the first time. And it's like a sci-fi version of the same thing. No like pocket monster kind of stuff, but it's like sci-fi, crafting weapons, crafting a base, building all that stuff. So something I'm interested in maybe playing a little bit. It is free to play. So yeah, it's a weird game. It's definitely pretty strange. But anyways, I was just curious, just gauging if you guys played them, if you'd heard of them. My wife plays, oh no, Damien, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Ugh. It's that time of year, man. At least over here, it's running rampant with everybody getting back into school and stuff. I hope you feel better soon, bro. My wife plays a ton of Pal World, so we'll probably be streaming some Pal World in the evenings with her. And then when she's not around, I can stream Once Human. Because it's a similar game and it's also free, like I said. So just seeing if you guys had heard of those. All right, really quick, I want to talk about the dispatch shop because I got a plan. A plan? Yes, a plan. We got a plan. Man, I can't get my camera where I like it. For whatever reason, I just cannot seem to get my freaking camera to frame this the way I want to. I don't think anybody else is as worried about it as I am. Anyways, looking at the dispatch shop, for the longest time, right, since tier 4s are obviously such a major focus of what we're doing, I was always kind of like stalking the tier 4 mats, right? But I did you all the tremendous favor of, good lord, going through this list. This may be the longest list to scroll through in the game. Like, I'm not sure if you can find a worse list because you have to go through every biometric of the game at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and you can't sort these from what I can tell. Good golly. But anyways, I went down to the level 15 shop and I scrolled all the way down to the tier 4 mats. That's what we're talking about right now, KT3. The chance is so low, guys. I mean, at best, I think it's like a 1 or 2% chance for tier 4 mats to show up in any form in the shop. So what I've realized is refreshing with these, I think might be a bad idea. And I think what I'm going to try for a while is picking up hidden tickets. Some biometrics, kind of splitting between biometrics and hidden tickets and trying to leave around 300 tokens just in case tier 4 mats pop up. Avoiding refreshing beyond the daily refresh. And the reason for that is every time you refresh, you're wasting a potential purchase of like hidden tickets and bios. And refreshing isn't going to get you to tier 4 mats. Like, you know what I'm saying? The chance is so low that you could refresh 100 times and not see tier 4 mats, right? So I want to try just really managing these tokens into hidden tickets and biometrics. XP chips, uni XP chips, I won't need Frozen Archer just because we're free to play. We buy so few uniforms and max out so few uniforms that I'm finding I could be talking out my buns. Let's go check. Let's go check what we've got. And what up, Frozen Archer? What's going on, dude? What up, Cyril? What up, Comics Talio? What up, Earl? What up, Tarun? What's going on, guys? Good to see you all. Where are we at here? Where are we going? I'm looking for... Maybe if it jumps in front of my face, I'll remember what we came in here to look at. Uniform XP chips. That's it. That's what we're doing. We've got level 3s there. Yeah, we've got 576 level 5 uniform XP chips. And I find that most of the time when we're doing uniforms, biometrics get in the way and stuff before we run out of uniform XP chips. But these are very valuable. So good call. If it's something you feel like you need, which I may be wrong, I maybe should be picking these up. But anyways, the big change for me is focusing less on the tier 4 mats showing up and focusing more on digging these tokens into hidden tickets and bios. The hidden tickets, they're tough. Like, it's not a great return on these typically, as far as like the cost versus what you get, but it is that chance at a CTP. So if I keep as many of these on deck as I can and we utilize them efficiently, we should run into a couple, even if it's, you know, 1, 2, 5 more CTPs a year. You know, I'm like just extrapolating it out. It's kind of like worth it. And you also get 6-star obelisks and some other rewards, including gold and stuff like that. So anyways, that's just my plan moving forward. I'm going to be stingy with the gold. Obviously, we have 9 million gold right now. Save us. So we won't be buying biometrics for gold or anything like that. But anyways, I just having to think about that this morning. I hadn't been buying the hidden tickets because the tokens really hadn't been there. But as we develop our roster, we're getting more tokens and yada yada. And I was doing refreshes back in the day. So anyways, let's keep going with our normal collection here. Let's check in, donate, boom. Very nice. And move on to support here. Still fishing for black antimatter, no doubt about it. No Dia B. I think we can do one of these for sure. There you go, bro. Get us some tokens. We got a little ways to go for some more tier 4 mats. There was that event, Tarun, that it was like a banner event, and you ended up getting, if you played your cards right, we did some crazy stuff, man, to get those competitions. I remember we ended up getting like, didn't we end up getting like Hulk's CTP of refinement from the legendary battle and then making a mighty refinement and then turning that mighty, no, that was later, that was earlier. We just did the event. And you ended up getting 2 mighty CTPs or something of competition. Just did you have to sacrifice anything? I don't remember. It's been a little bit now, and we do this every day. We got the 2 mighties though, Tarun. So it was like I don't remember exactly how the event worked out, but that's how we got the one for Storm. I'm thinking of the earlier event, the CTP exchange, where we did the thing with Hulk and stuff. But for the competitions, I think it was just the banner event, and we just had to. I could go back and look. I can't. Yeah, mini bingo. Thank you. That was it. It was the mini bingo and the 1+1. Thanks, Frozen Archer. That is it. No, Bronson, we haven't gotten it yet. What's up, homie? What's going on, Bronson? Thanks for being here, bro. We pushed to like 110 or something like that last time, didn't we? Not bad, man. Yeah, we pushed up to 110 last time we pushed, which is really nice. But that was a bit of a stretch, so we need some more power. What up, Marvel Excelsior? What's going on, bro? Yeah, that was it. It was like 2 mighty comps for around 1,500 to 2,000 crystals. The secret shop. It was like a mini little secret bingo that we did. Anyhow, let's jump into the inbox here. Some basic stuff in here. I don't think there's anything crazy going on. Some bios and some gold. Gotta love it. Nice, nice. All right. Grab whatever's in here. Don't think it's much. Just 1 million gold. And then these selectors hanging out, which we'll grab here in a minute. The other thing before I forget that I've been thinking about, and I might be crazy here, man. I might be crazy, but sometimes these things work out. I've been thinking about support shop tokens, man. What up, Ramon? How you doing, young man? It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for being here. Bro. So I hit these a few times yesterday, right? And I think I pulled like... I don't think I hit a mythic, but I think, yeah, dude, and some people got 2 brilly competitions, bro. Crazy, dude, with the 1+1. That was nutty, bro. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I pulled like maybe 10k tokens worth of these yesterday, and I think I got something like 6 or 7 5-star Uru out of this, right? We struggle with Odin's Blessings, man. It's tough. We don't do World Boss Ultimate, so we don't get them. All we get as far as Odin's Blessings are concerned is like this slow drip feed from stuff like this, and then during the combine events, we combine all our 5 and 6-star Uru to try and get OBs, right? So I was thinking, I know that biometrics are like going to be the first thing you like default to with these tokens, right? And I just want to make that clear to everybody that most people are probably going to be taking biometrics out of this. It's just one of the best places to get the extra bios you need to level characters from 60 to 70 or whatever you're doing. But I don't know, man. There's something to be said, I think, for free-to-plays. Stashing a few more 5-star, and you have a chance at 6s here, just to be clear. You can get Mythic Uru. They're just kind of rare. They're actually rarer, I think, than like getting a 6-star Obelisk. But they are in here, so you can get them, right? And then getting a bunch of 5-stars, even if it adds up to like 10, 20 more Mythic Uru to combine, I need those shots at OBs. So I'm thinking about doing another test here as well, where I'm going to like split these kind of maybe 50-50. We'll decide. We can wait till we get to the Uru combine to make that decision. But I just hadn't really thought about that before. Using that to get a few more legendary and mythic Uru for the combine to try and get those OBs, because they are rare. We've had really, really good luck with the OB combines, like insanely good luck, and still we're just hurting for Odin's Blessings. So just something I was thinking about that I might give a shot. Yeah, dude, that's so crazy. People that got the double brillies, man, that was just wild. I've also been thinking about that, Comics to Leo, and unfortunately, I don't know how to answer that question for other people. I don't even know if I can answer it for my freaking self. I tried yesterday, dude, and like, I don't know, man. I can't, as like a free-to-play, I can't in good conscience just leave all these characters in here and act like I'm never gonna come get them. I gotta catch them all, bro. I gotta collect all the characters. It's like part of my thing, right? I want all the artifacts and all the characters, right? So on some level, I want to unlock just about everybody in here before I stop doing dimension missions. Like, not entirely. You never stop entirely, because you always at least want to come in and fetch your 2 million gold every day. Come on. Gotta grab it. But to me, I really want to get most of these characters unlocked, which is going to be... Oh, I forgot to do the sneak peek again. Dang. That's okay. We do plenty. But yeah, I want to unlock all these guys. And then, of course, there's also Professor X and Rachel Summers, which we don't have access to except for the final chest from Dimension Missions and the shop. I believe they're in here for crystals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are. But look at those costs. But honestly, at some point, if you discount this by half, I gotta wonder if it's worth it to stop running so much energy into these. And at some point it may be. If I get to the point where I've gotten almost all the characters out of the support character section here, and the only things I don't have are Professor X and Rachel Summers, I might just bite the bullet and stop going for that end chest, save the energy for rifts, and ooh, nice KT3. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, bro, is unlocking them this way. That's what I'm trying to do. But at a point, I don't think it's efficient. At a point, I should stop, man, and just either resign to using crystals to purchase those 2 characters, because if you think about it, the amount of energy I'm pumping into here is insane. And if you, it's basically like a mythic rift almost worth of energy that I'm putting into here. It probably is. I just don't know the math off the top of my head. I could add it up. Yeah, woof. It's like well over a full mythic rift worth of energy after you get your 2 million. So it is a ton of energy. So consider that every day. It adds up to the value of just buying those characters another way, like pretty quickly. If you just think about like the artifacts that I could get, I'm like rambling here, but the artifacts that I could get just from the amount of essence from that energy, Like how many, you know, like how many artifacts are worth 2,000 crystals, right? To me, so I don't know. Something I'll think about more, but I do know you at least want to get your 2 million gold. I recommend fishing for those characters. You might want to a little more than just going for your 2 mil, but you don't have to go for that end chest if you don't want to. There's like nothing in there that like demands that you run it every single day. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and get into some gameplay here. Let's do some GBRs real quick. Da -da 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 -da. Start at the bottom today, why not? Shh. I couldn't believe how long it took me to get to the bottom of that dispatch shop list. That shit was, excuse me, shit was wild, dude. It must have been real time, like 2 or 3 full minutes I was sitting there just scrolling. Crazy, man. A lot of different items you can get from that shop. Yo, what up, dude? Whoa, no, hey, whoa. I'm kicking people out of here. That's crazy talk. I agree, Excelsior. That's like where I'm at. That's kind of what I'm talking about. How like it's like a last resort. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't prioritize crystals. Like if Rachel Summers or Professor X got a uniform and we're tier 4 and we're super highly competitive, we could have a different conversation. Rachel Summers is decent, but not great. But as it stands, they're like the, you know, I wouldn't spend those crystals until we had bought a lot of other stuff with crystals. For sure. Not a high priority at all. Man, Chrissy and I started playing a new playthrough of Pal World last night. We started some characters together. And I got a shiny Nightwing, like right out the gate. It was so crazy. And the dude had, gosh, what's that move called? Just a crazy, like weird fire move on the bird that is not supposed to have. And I actually managed to catch it, dude. It is crazy. It's so strong for like where we're at. We're like right at the beginning of the game, and we got this like if you don't know, if you play Pokemon shiny, yeah, I said shiny, right? They're called Luckies in Pal World, but it's the same thing. I basically found they're actually less rare though. I believe shiny Pokemon are much rarer than lucky pals, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, it's basically the same thing. And caught that bad boy. It's the first mount you get in the game too. Flying mount, not first mount. The first flying mount. Super nice. All right, thanks for the carry, bros. Thank you. Woo! Carry indeed. Got our tokens all taken care of. Oh shoot, that reminds me. Look, I might need to go do that right now, just so I don't forget, man. I still got to do zombie survival, I think. Boop, boop, boop. Sure, let's just grab whatever. Don't care. Top to bottom this time. Yeah, man, Professor X has kind of been languishing for a while. Too bad. Too bad. Yeah, it doesn't reset today or anything. I just tend to forget, like reset happens, not tend to, but I have like twice now. I let the day kind of like, you know, reset drifts by, and then all of a sudden it's zombie survival reset, and I don't remember because it doesn't show the countdown on like 5 different windows, you know what I mean? What up, Blaze? What's going on, dude? What up, Fandom? What's happening, bro? Shivansh, what's going on, guys? Thanks for being here. Man, so I did not work on that video yesterday. Instead, I went and played Alliance Battle Legend for like an hour and 15 minutes. That was interesting. Interesting results from that. Interesting results. Da 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 da. Da da da. Hey, yeah, man. I saw your message too, KT3. Thanks for watching that, man. I appreciate it. I know they're kind of janky, just like videos of me out walking around, but I try to bring you guys the coolest places that I know how to find where I live. And that is definitely one of them. That place is unreal. The video doesn't really do, I mean, it does it justice, but being there is something else, you know what I mean? It is just crazy. I think it's hilarious that the dogs won't go anywhere near that place. They're like, that's a monster. 100%, that is a monster. There's no doubt in my doggy mind that that is a monster. So 911 is the emergency number where we live here, or where I live. I think it's all of the US is 911. Anyway, so it's just like account help, like help me with my account. So it's just like account help. I didn't want to put roasting. I don't like roasting people because A, I don't think I'm that funny, and B, I'm trying to, like, you know, help new players and stuff. So I always just treat it like, you know, we're triage, man, triage, call an ambulance. This account needs help. That kind of thing. What up, Curry? What's going on? In AC, I think we're still hovering. A bunch of our, like, whale accounts took off for other stuff, and so we're probably gonna, like, either tread water or lose a little rank here over the next bit. 174. So yeah, kind of just, like, I think we went down a bit. Won last week, which was crazy. I still can't believe you guys clinched that victory. That was nutty. But, yeah. Still pretty good, man, for a bunch of free-to-play clowns, I'd say. We're not all free-to-play clowns, but I am. The boss is, so there you go. All right, GBR is done and done. Let's talk about Havok, man. No, Havok's not in there. That's Dispatch. As much as I love Dispatch, that's not where we need to go. We need to go here. So this dude wants... He's hungry, man. This dude wants... 1200 CCF, man. That's a lot of CCF. But I'm kind of like, let's do it. I don't know, let's look at our books, our blast books. It's gonna want 8 blast books, I believe. Yeah, we only have 3, so we're not in a rush. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking not yet. As much as I want to, we have like several more steps. We've got to like do this, and then it's gonna want us to do gears more, you know, like rank up the gears all the way to 70, and then it'll ask for the books towards the end there. I think we should probably just put it off for a little bit, just so we don't have to tank our CCF before we need to, is what I'm thinking. And that's why I wanted to bring it up and talk about it. Because, like, we could just keep pushing this, but I think we get bricked on the books either way. We do. We only have 3. So, yeah. Pretty sure we hold on that, and we just do Okoye today. We're getting close, though. We're almost done with this thing. There's not a lot of it left. Pretty close. What about the boost points? Oh, talking to someone else. Gotcha. Yeah, I think we wait till we have a couple more blast books. I think we need 8 total, right? I think it's 8 blast books to end up asking for. I hope it's just 8. I don't know. The Goblin Queen has a way of demanding more. As free to play, do we get those premium tunes from Dimension missions eventually? Yes. You have a chance. You have the same chance as anyone else, as far as I know. The Dimension Shifter BIOS. Also, by the way, guys, since I didn't make a sneak peek, we'll just go in here. We're making leaps and bounds here. Ba-boom! Let's go. Yes, Mr. Sinister is in the house. There we go. We managed, speaking of hitting those BIOS, managed to get these yesterday, which was the second time we'd hit Mr. Sinister. And just to be like, this is why I go for all 20 of my BIOS and the chest at the end for now. It's a lot of investment, sure. But look at all the characters we've unlocked and that we're about to unlock. It's like insane. And granted, we've had pretty good luck, but they increased the chance. And lately, it's been like, just keep at it and you'll get BIOS. We got Toxin BIOS, Spider-Woman, Arrow, Rescue, Slapstick, Quendel Vaughn, Songbird, Sleeper, Enchantress, Ghost, Hyperion, Wenwu, Kitty Pride. Dang. So they show up eventually, you know? Yes, sir, I'm aware of that volume. Yes, sir, that is correct. That's what we want. That's what I'm looking at, is some Alliance Conquest characters that we can build without spending crystals or mega tier 2 tickets. It's something we can work on in the meantime while we're hoarding materials to build a native tier 2, tier 4, and Mephisto tier 4. Gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. No, the new account luck was the Abomination thing. That was crazy, bros. That was crazy. Hitting the Abomination bios out of the final chest twice in 1 week was ridiculous. That's up there with some of the most. So when I think the two most statistically improbable things, three that we've seen, well, was it 2 or 3? 2 that we've seen are, one, the artifact run we went on, where we got like, bruh, it was crazy. Like 4 6-star artifacts in 1 week, I believe. In 1 week, 4 6-star artifacts. It was insane. It's statistically so improbable for that to happen. And then one of the other ones was hitting Abomination bios twice in 1 week. Absurd. Absurd, statistically. The probability of that is so low, man. So low. It's crazy that happened. So that one was wild. And then there was one other thing that... And the third one, man. I should make a video about this, because these are crazy. The third one was getting... Null's 4-star artifact from one of those just like daily gold artifact purchases. That was insane. Truly bonkers luck. But I think those are probably the 3 most statistically improbable things. Other than that, we've just had some like pretty good luck. But yeah, we got the 4-star artifact with the proper instinct roll on it just naturally. From one of those like gold purchase artifacts, which is just insane, dude. I just keep pulling, Tarun. I don't know. We've had some good luck with artifacts. I just keep pulling them, man. I just keep pulling. That's all I know. I don't have any tricks. I try to do mythic rifts as much as I can. I know that. So let's go ahead and jump in here. I've been putting this off for a couple days. Let's go ahead and just do this up, man. I don't know why I get so nervous about it. So we've got the 10% chance to increase all allies damage to all instinct types by 20%. So this one is rolled correctly, so we will use it as our base. And then we will slam this thing into it, man. Oh, just like that. And make a mighty CTP of Liberation. Double check. 20%. We are not rolling for super success. Good God, no. It ain't time for that yet. So we're just going to mash this together and see what we get. We are looking for the PvP roll on this, preferably. No brilly roll. No. The first brilliant we go for, guys, will definitely be like a competition or a greed or not competition, maybe a competition. Conquest or a greed, probably a CTP for like our main timeline battle PvP character. But anyways, for now, let's just go ahead and forge up this mighty. Making sure I got this locked in right. Yes, this is the correct one with the 20% instinct damage to all instincts. And we are reforging, no super success chance. I will someday, we will. But not yet. Okay, so we're gonna have to re-roll this, and that is just fine. Let's do that. Beautiful, though. Love it. Mighty Liberation. Let's go. So we are going to have to change auto option. Is just fine. We have 137 boosts. We'll probably use a couple of those right here. I don't think this one is particularly vicious to roll. Of course, anything could be nasty. But, yeah, all instincts by 20% is what we're looking for. We're not settling for anything lower than that, I don't think. Let's just set that, and then we need it to hit decreased chain hit damage, just like that. Oh, and then... Do we want to... How stingy do we want to be? I aim for balance, Curry. I try to just do a balance of everything, right? So... I think I put more urgency in my PvP right now because the rewards from it are so good. Like, I feel like I still can juice a little more rewards out of, thank you, bro. Yeah, let's try, especially with so many rolls. I think we're good to go for the highest one. There we go. That should be good. It's gonna be expensive, guys. The problem here is gonna be the gold. So I'm only gonna take a couple rolls at this. If we can't get it, we'll just wait, man. We don't need this till Black Friday. I'm honestly like, we're just gonna put 110 roll into this because after that, I'm just bricking the only gold we have, and this is for fun. So that's the deal. But there we go. Let's see if we can't get it. No auto repeat. Let's just see if we can land it. Come on. No. And we may have to be a little less stingy about it because we don't have to be. We don't have to be. We'll just work on this over time is what we'll do. We have plenty of time. So I will keep working on... This is good. This is good. If we had more gold, we could go for one more shot. We could go for one more. Just for fun. But then let's save it. So this should all... Is this all the same? Or do I have to redo it? I have to redo it, don't I? Ooh. I'm going to do that. I'll let it stop if we hit the 12% up top for now. That would be fine. And then on the bottom, though, we really want... I really want the damage dealt to all instincts by 20%. Although it might be hard to hit. Let's just do this. It doesn't hurt to stop it on the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't hurt for us to stop it on a slightly less desirable roll. So, oh, I don't know. Let's just go again. I don't do this very often, can you tell? Because we're free to play, so we don't do this all the time. Did we not hit it? Oh, got you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. What did we decide? I decided that, right? Yeah, we'll stop it on there. There we go. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, man. Good looking out. Good looking out. I love that I can do this kind of stuff with you guys, man. You guys are... It's super helpful to have a bunch of extra eyeballs on this thing when we're doing it to avoid making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Very helpful. Streamer powers. All right, let's try one more time here. See what we get. Nah, come on now. No. That's not even close, bro. Wrong proc entirely. Dang, this thing's being mean. All right. Yeah. It might take some rolls. We're not gonna, well, geez, it's not costing as much as I thought. We'll do some more rolls later. That's fun, but we got our mighty. I'll roll on. I'm not gonna do it off stream. We'll do it on stream. We'll roll some more of those later and try to get it just right. It is not just right now. This is very just wrong. We've got only damage against destruction and justice, and then we've got 12 or 7%, which I think is the lowest roll, I believe. But anyways, we got plenty of time, man. Like, we made the decision we're not going to equip that thing until Black Friday anyways, so we got plenty of time on it. Let's go ahead and craft something, eh? And that leads me to another thing I didn't write down, but I want to talk to you guys about. This dude, man. We'll go here. See if we can get him. Nope. Bros, what is going on with some of these epic quest missions? Why did they make them suck? Just like to make them suck. Am I crazy, or does this guy just not automatically give you bios? There, he gave me one. But, dude, you can like miss on Dakin. It's such a pain in the D. It wants me to put so much energy into farming bios for this guy. And I don't have like a 6-star rank up ticket. I was complaining and whining about that yesterday. How we don't get 6-star rank up tickets anymore. We get mega rank up tickets, but we don't get the 6-star. So I gotta fish up 160 bios for this guy. Crazy talk, man. I'm about to start crafting X genes just to like cushion that blow because it's so much energy, man. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. And I don't think there's another way to go or get around it either. Like, this is not even Dakin bios. Yeah, this is bullseye bios. And then the other missions are have nothing to do with Dakin, and they don't have like shifters or anything you can get. And this is like Ares. Yeah. Yeah, dude, crazy. That's brutal. Okay, I just wanted to check with you guys, make sure I wasn't missing some technique to get Dakin that I wasn't aware of. But I guess we'll just grind a little bit. I'll put some energy in here. Yeah, that's rough. And then, dude, I might try to craft some X genes just to try and like, yeah, like I said, cushion the blow. trying to get him because, man, that is savage. The amount of energy that it wants you to put into that is just crazy. You can get him out of there, right? Let's double check. I'm pretty positive you can, but better make sure. Better make sure. We actually pulled Essence yesterday, KT3, and we got 4-star. No, he's not in here. He's not. Wow, dude, so you're just screwed. You're just screwed. You just have to sit there and grind them out. Okay, well, we'll do it every day, I guess, until we get Dakin, because you know me. We got to have those characters. Maybe I'll ease up on the dimension missions. Like, I'll use a little bit of that energy and funnel it into him for now. Yes, sir, and we put that in the thumbnail. We got the weekly reset this week, today, for Timeline Battle, Alliance Battle, all that good stuff. ABXL, Team Battle Arena, yeah, resets. And then, what was the other thing I was thinking? We looked at Dakin. That guy's a douche. We hated on Dakin. We forged our mighty. Very, very good. Who's our world boss today? That's a good question. I think I got sidetracked. I had like an idea. Corvus and Proxima. Nice. We get a bunch of materials today. We'll do our Kang clear. Good. Go ahead and jump in here. Get this done. Yeah. I think we wanted to do anything differently. Out just fine. Make sure Angela's in there. We're good to go. The Victorious thing is weird, dude. How it's just like bugged out and you like have to use a ticket. So weird. It's a 5-star, Blaze. It is a 5-star. The 6-star rank up ticket used to come from the Future Pass, I swear. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I think it's 5-star. I'm almost positive. It's always the 5. It's so weird, man. So weird. Anyhow, focus up a little bit here. Make sure this guy goes down best I can. That proc was late. Late. We're already behind. Jeez, man. Help me, Blaze. I would love to know, man. I swear. It's gone. We just don't get him anymore. It's so weird. Oh gosh, my bad. Let's do that. Oh, I'm standing in this stuff. Hate that. I hope I didn't click anything. I'm always worried I'm gonna click the continue thing. I don't usually die, man. Scares me. Like, literally makes my stomach jump when that crystal cost thing comes up. I got trauma from that button, bro. I got trauma from that button. Oh, bro, there's nothing to reveal, homie. I could show you sometime, sure. We could look at the pay-to-play account. Dude, I haven't even, like, hardly been logging in. I'm not gonna lie. It's, yeah, a lot going on in life, you know what I mean? So, but I am keeping it alive. I did log in today. But yeah, like not even doing my world bosses and stuff. If I got the time, I'm gonna make you guys some guide videos, not put a bunch of effort into that second account. Yeah, it's not going amazing though, because I don't, because playing like an ultra casual dude, I'm like, oh no, I stink. Every time I touch it, I just want my free-to-play account back. Give me my strong free-to-play account. Can you imagine? Zombie, I'm not sure. We might get another one in before next Monday. I'm gonna try and do like a members-only live stream on Friday or Saturday. So tomorrow or the next day after our normal live stream. So we'll do the normal live, and then it'll just flow into a members-only live stream. We'll do some other stuff this week, and then I'm trying to do some evening streams as well. So I might be kind of bogged down with extra streaming. We'll see how it goes. Nice. Where are we going? Where are we going? Working on it, man. That's the one I've got in progress. It is honestly hard to find time to like sit down and work on all that stuff. And yesterday, like I said, I got rage baited into practicing ABXL instead of working on my video. So you guys can blame Bob Sarge for having to wait. Bye. Trolling me. You guys are awful. That's gonna make this took way too long. Way too long, I feel like. Did we do 2 sets of orbs because I'm bad, or was that 1? I don't even know. Felt awful, though. Let's try and clutch it out here. Yes, Varun, Hulk's damage is based off of his HP, not his attack. Fine. Line it up that way and then stun me. Oh my gosh. We'll line it back up. That's fine. Just keep me alive. That got so scary. We'll line it back up here. Boom. Good. 6, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to hit the 20 bars here. Wow, not really. Almost. Yeah, we got it. All right, Damien. Feel better, brother. I'm really sorry you're feeling sick, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. Dude, that was coming straight down on my head. Nice. Got it with the co-op. I think we got our rock kind of janky here. Lost the boss for a second. Oh gosh, that was not good. That was not good at all. Oof. Oof da. We really need to like do damage fast here. We're running out of time. We're pretty much out of time, I'm not gonna lie. Missed with like 2 big rotations. Which costs too much. Yeah, no, we can't seem to. Woo! Yeah, that's gonna be tight. Hopefully this does a little extra damage over the line. Nope. Wow. We're just not getting her done. Might be able to clinch it here. 22 seconds. Yeah, we might be good. Let's see what we can do here. We should be good. As long as we can get the Transcended skill again, we're fine. Did that, like, interrupt me? What the hell was that? Run, and my proc got messed up. We're so doomed. It's the ultimate doom. Get the proc. 6, 3, 4, 5. Go! Yeah, well, I think everybody in the room thought that was going to be a failure. Nice. All right. I think that's close to as, like, by the hair of our arse as you can get. That was crazy, man. Good times, man. Good times. All right, let's grab some materials here. Easy clears. I'll bet he doesn't have, She doesn't. Ooh, that was close. That was close. That would have screwed up our clears. Better pay attention. We just need some, like, energy damage, energy attack, or whatever. Go. Fine. That's fine. Yeah, that was close. What up, Toy Toy? What up, R-Wick? How you guys doing? Unique person? What's going on, homie? Good to see you guys. Yeah, he's not available in the craft. Yeah, I looked at it, dude. It's, of course, tragically, he's not available in there. Bros, and I spent some time working on Storm. Interesting. I'll give you a spoiler alert. Was not able to score 12 million. That's gonna kill us. No, get out of there. Run away. What you got, Shivansh? How is my stats on almost every character are maxed without Uru, but most people equip Uru for stats? I probably just killed myself reading that. You shouldn't. You don't need to. Some of the times when I've been like, oh, I'm doing account reviews, and I'm like, oh man, you're missing Uru. Doesn't matter. You're just missing Uru for stats that that are capped, so they wouldn't do anything anyways. And in fact, just to call myself out on bad information if I ever see it, you'd be better not to, because you can save those mythic Uru for other characters or for combines, so you shouldn't be wasting them anyways, is basically what it comes down to. So all those people who knew what they were doing, who I commented on the fact that they were missing Uru, they were making the right choice most likely, because they were most likely just had capped stats, so they didn't need to equip them, and it would have been a waste of a mythic Uru. Glad you asked. Sanjeev, with like about an hour 15, hour and a half of trying, I managed to push my score up to about 9.1, which is good for my account, by the way. Really good. Don't listen to anyone who says it's not. They're full of ish. That is a really good score for my account. Could be better, but not 12. Y'all are drinking the sauce if you think you're gonna score 12 million with my account, because you're not. It's literally well, that's not true. Hey, whoa, that's not true. That's not true. For the sake of transparency, if you took my account, you rolled that Mighty Liberation to PvE, you equipped the Mighty Liberation to like Dazzler or something to make sure that we got it, because you ain't gonna equip it to Magic, right? And then you took, actually, scratch that. Take these crystals, you buy Colossus's uniform, you roll the Mighty Liberation to like PvE, and then you equip it to Cyclops. You go gambling for cards to make sure you get some extra Pierce. And then, I don't know, what else could we do with our crystals to, like, buff up Storm? Not much, man, not much. Brian, I don't know, she could use her artifact, maybe? Sneak some more OBs on her. Anyways, you maybe could get up in the, like, 10, 11 range, maybe. Probably, with the extra support with Cyclops and the Liberation, you could get up to 11, something like that, maybe. But what I do know is, like, I can feel how the score caps. There's no minor or even major variations in gameplay that are going to get you 4 million more score. That is just absurd. Absolutely preposterous. But anyways, so I was proud of that. 9 million was pretty good for where we're at. It's not bad. It's like, I think 9.1 was what I ended up scoring. But it was one of those runs that felt like almost everything lined up. The rotation was pretty good. I watched Bob's video, and the only real difference I can see is he's changed his rotation from his initial tutorial video to utilize the 1 and the 2 more efficiently, from what I can tell. There you are, Bob. What's up? No, it can't. You're mistaken. And then maximizing the 1 and the 2 and positioning are the biggest things that are different from the original video, from what I can tell. There, yep, go. But you could always lie and say that you could. Doesn't hurt. Nothing stops you from doing that. Do. That Storm team that I have, that I was playing with yesterday, scored like an abysmal score, just one and done, and then went back and practiced some, pushed it up a ways. No, I will not be giving my account to anybody so that they can try to prove that they can, or whatever. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's such an absurd claim. That's so many points. Like, literally impossible. It's not even like a little bit off, it's like a ton off. It's millions of points off. It's just not right. Bam! No, I'm pretty pleased with some of the scores. Some of the characters I want to work on more, but some of them I'm pretty pleased with what I'm getting. Works for me. No, ABL, not ABX. ABL. ABX, you can get 12 mil. Shoot, ABX, I think I can get like, what is it, 15 or 16 that we're scoring? Something like that? I don't know, nothing crazy, but decent. Decent. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, probably, maybe. Sure, man, just for you, let's go. I'll always bring out the Bobster. You betcha. I don't even do a rotation with this guy usually. I just slam in here, man. Rawr, just do all the moves, man. 5 and a 4 and a 1, 2. I don't know, and a 6, sure, and then a tier 4. Rawr. Bobster. Corvus has died. Sad. Super sad. Pow, pow, pow. I'm not sure that our, well, I don't know, isn't it like, what is it supposed to be? It's like 5, 4, 3, some weird rotation, 4, 5, 3, something like that people use. I don't know, I can never remember because I never take PvE with Sentry very seriously. But there is a rotation I could be using that would be doing more damage. I think it is like a 5, 4, 3 or something. 4, 5, 3. I don't know. Goat told me like 3 times a month ago. Can't remember. Spam skills. I'll die. And Bob won't. That'd be nice. There we go. Got co-op skill in there, man. Whoa! Telegraphs everywhere! You were playing one, weren't you, Bob? A while ago? I thought so. Maybe not. I could be tripping. I thought you had a free-to-play account you were playing for a little bit. But it's a pain, man. I know. Like, I don't know. Kills my time just playing one account, so I can't even imagine being able to play, you know... What is it? What are you, Bob? It's like number 2 or 3 ABXL account in the game, and then trying to pilot a free-to-play account as well? Ay, ay, ay. No gracias. There we go. No, I think our null does a little more damage. No, I don't think so. Maybe with the rotation. Like I say, you guys got 4 delay cancel 5-3. Yeah. It's something like that. I don't know. Every time I do it, though, I feel like I'm not even doing much more damage than when I'm just going beep, 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 and rolling my face on the keyboard, so... Meh. What you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? Love those guys. Love those guys. I think I'm gonna be real with you guys. Bob can... There is no situation in which I'm gonna outscore Bob in ABXL. Let's be real. You guys do know who that is. Bob's not like famous or anything. Makes good content if you want ABXL videos. But, dude. We're talking about the... Oops. No, that's Conquest. Different type of thing. Where are you at, Bob? You were doing good. I don't know if you've put up score today or what, but yesterday, I think you were at number 3 yesterday. Bob was chilling at number 3 or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. But anyways, you were up here, I think, at number 3 yesterday. So one of the best ABXL players in the game, man. So if he got a hold of my account, he's gonna score better than me by an amount. It's just 4 million is absurd. That's too... But it's true. Like maybe 10, 10.5. But on like the score, whatever. I could get into it. But like with our account, with the lack of Pierce or whatever, I can feel the like brick wall of score. Like you could min-max out some more, but it like stops letting you... It's hard to explain. Like you have to do a lot of damage in the beginning, and you couldn't do an amount more than what I'm doing that would be that much. But it could be a lot. It could be 1,000,000 points more. I don't know, something like that. Could be a lot. Always room for improvement. But yeah, not that many million. I had to go check myself. I was like, yeah, no. I'd have to be playing like upside down and backwards, like not even using the right uniform to score that much less. New Storm video, but by the way, Bob posted a Storm video. Was that yesterday or today? Bob posted a new video for Storm if anyone's interested, showing a slightly different rotation and stuff. If anyone wants to check that out. Bob Sarge MFF, right? I believe, if I recall. Really matter, man. I always just leave these unset. I don't know why. It's bad habit. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it really doesn't matter. I should probably set them just in case I have to use them, right? So, Storm. Physical for Null. Flame for Ghost Rider. We need one more set of strikers. We Flame for... Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. We need to not use Ghost Rider here. Oh, man. I forgot. We gotta, like, actually pay attention now. Okay. So, you're done. You're done. You take... Oh, we're just spoiled for choice now. Look at all these damage dealers. Let's just go ahead and grab, like, Scarlet Witch. Sure. And then, doesn't matter at all. Just don't matter. They're all damage dealers, so it doesn't matter. And then we'll grab physical attack kind of stuff for Hulk. Sure. Sure, man. Some ignore dodge. Don't be dodging me. Crit rate and crit damage. Boom. Because you know our Hulk's capped as hell. All right. Oh, no. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Captain America in there. Get a second potential. Use Mind Strikers for Wanda. I don't think I'm going to use Wanda, bro. I could switch to her for fun. We're just like stage 1 farming right now. So enjoy the ride, right? Because this is... You can't be this casual when you start pushing to higher stages. You can't be like, oh, I think I'll use such and such and so and switch to blah blah and it'll be fun. You gotta use supports and stuff, man. Oh, and you can't be using like Null as your striker for Hulk. My dude swings both ways, so he's gotta be like, I was using Null for PvP for a striker. Because I use Hulk for one of my like whole teams for Team Battle Arena. At stage 1, she'd be fine, you know, like, should be good. I don't know about pushing with her. No, I think she's an ABXL specialist. Not gonna do quite as well in World Boss Legend. But then again, Hulk's not, I mean, like, I said it, I think yesterday, Hulk would fall off really hard as you got further in World Boss Legend. Plus, he's not gonna be able to push. He just shows off on stage 1. Just shows off. I feel like we did him so dirty for so long in ABXL that he deserves to be one of our World Boss Legend clears for a while he can be. Does MODOK really give mind damage? He would. I'm not a dick anymore. Best part of that whole movie. For real, too. I feel like MODOK was actually my favorite part of that whole movie. Hot take coming at ya. Oh, golly, that was a stinker. It's like no matter who you are, you could find a thing to hate in that movie. Should be. Yeah, we should get one soon. With the seasonals? Yeah. I think so. I don't know. I've just been grinding, man. They got this extra week in here being all weird. Oh, absolutely, Curry. Absolutely. We technically are right now. We're pushing up Kang to stage 20 plus, and yes, we will push World Boss Legend Plus eventually. I think it'd be very difficult with 11% Pierce, and no supports. Like, we need Nick Fury, probably Cyclops, things like that to really start trying to push. There was also a few, I mean, don't reach through the screen and punch me here, but there was like a couple things about that movie I really enjoyed. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. Part of it's perspective, you know. I think I was in a mood to enjoy that movie when I watched it. But I said it before, I'll say it again. I really struggle with the guy who plays Hank Pym. Michael Douglas. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I grew up with like Michael Douglas in movies and stuff. When I was younger, like a lot of movies, Michael Douglas is a really prolific actor, if you don't know. He just bothered the hell out of me in that role, man. Every movie that he's played Hank Pym, it's bothered me. Every Ant-Man movie. Don't know why. And I don't like Michelle Pfeiffer either. The casting. It's just the casting was really off for me. Strange. She don't really strike her, but sure, take one. Take Ghost Rider. Why not? Rawr. There we go, and we'll have Ghost Rider ride, and she can ride along. I don't think we... Sure, take some energy attack, why not? That's sort of where I'm at. Like, I enjoyed it the time I watched it. I've never watched it again, and I didn't think it was amazing when I watched it. But I did, like, I don't know if just had my guard down or what, but I let myself enjoy that movie. Quantumania, in case you don't know, that's what we're talking about. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I also think like it was at a point where I had my hopes not high, but I was like giving them an opportunity to like turn some things around. And it kind of didn't happen for a while, but I was there for it. So, oh, thanks, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. I better look at the list, man. I didn't have that set up. Bust out this Roto here real quick. Boom, Scarlet Witch. Let's go. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. Sure. Doesn't have to be, but that's like her ABXL rotation. And then you gotta hold that longer. Yeah, it's certainly not my favorite MCU movies. Oh no, we're gonna die. Just kidding. We're not. We got this. Never a doubt in my mind. I don't have to pay attention here, so don't bother me about the rotations, because I know they're wrong. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't give a shoot, and we're just cooking. We just cooking to cook. Oh, yeah, Yellow Jacket in the first one. It was good. I loved the end of that movie, too. Yeah, the first one was pretty good. It's all right. Still could have done without the Michael Douglas, but that's obviously a personal thing, you know. Not everybody's gonna feel that way, I'm sure. I gotta look at the list. I didn't plan a movie for today. Oh no. So dead. Oh. 451. Come on. Dude, the game. Shout out to the game, bro. Let's go. Classic Michael Douglas movie. Classic Michael Douglas movie. Really good one, honestly. If you haven't seen The Game with Michael Douglas, what, like 1994 or something like that? Good movie, man. That's a good one. Oh gosh, and it kind of rings even like yuckier today. I don't know, I'll get into that, but whew, something about that movie, man. It's a good one. Yeah, classic like psychological thriller. Yeah, thriller, suspense movie. Really good. I got the whole list here. Let's bust it out, man, and pick one. I didn't even pick. We're just picking on the fly today. Picking on the fly. Gee, there's a good one. That ought to be the pick for today. No, we'll go. So yesterday I talked about The Void. 2016's The Void, which is like really good cosmic horror. If you're into that kind of stuff. Nice, man. There we go. Grab our feathers. And I honestly suggest that one. It's a bit gory, but it's really good. If you haven't seen The Void, I like that movie. It's lesser known, and it didn't have a ton of money behind it. So, but for today, let's go. Okay, so we did The Void. Let's do another, like, kind of, that's a good one. Let's go with that one. Plus, it's not another The movie. You don't want too many The movies in a row. So It Follows is going to be my recommendation for today. If you haven't seen It Follows, it's a bit of a slower movie, but man, it is really good. Not even depending, it is just like a really, really good movie. It is known that it is good, but it's a little bit slower. If you're looking for something that's like hack and slash, it's not really a slasher movie. It's more of like a thriller, but I find that movie to be very good. The suspense in it is amazing. Some of the like setups in it for some of the scares are incredible, and it's just like a well-crafted film. The acting is good. Bit like quiet though. It's like a bit on the quiet side. But anyways, It Follows. I think it came out. Let's see, what year was that It Follows came out? It's a great modern horror movie. 2014. 2014 was when It Follows came out. Yeah, great movie. Great movie. So if you're looking for something that's a little like slow and spooky, It Follows is a great movie. Bro, volume. There's a man after my own heart here. Cube is a movie that I actually discovered when I was really young, closer to when it came out, dude. I've been watching the movie Cube my entire life. I had it on VHS when I was like 12 or whatever. Maybe not 12, like 16 or something like that, 18. I don't know. It probably came, when did Cube come out? 2000, somewhere around there. The original Cube. Oh, wow, 1997. So yeah, I had that one for a long time, just like hanging out, man. Lingering around on a VHS, dude. All right, we got our 4 World Boss Legend Plus players. We got our King challenges. Let's go, man. Let's go look at Okoye. So, I want to keep working on tier 2s. What do we need to do? We need to just go with the gears. And I think we can use a ticket, man. Just use a little bit of gold, use an advancement ticket. We've got 3 of them chilling. We might as well use one. The other we're like waiting on 1 or 2 characters that like kind of need them, but beyond that I don't think we need to save them, and we're about to get another one, so I think we're in a place where we can go ahead and use one up. We're gonna go check on this guy real quick. I think I skipped his bios. Yeah, I need to not do that. We're so close, man. Let's get this done. I need to do his clears for these bios every day. I just set up like 4 or 5 runs because you usually don't get them on the first 3, and just let it roll and try and get it. What'd you say, Wayne? Always use tickets. I try to, well, yeah, I use them. I just am saving, like, I want an advanced tier 2 advancement ticket for Icarus for sure. And then I think there's one other character that's like that where we're like dripping bios. And I don't want to have to farm the rest of their gears through, you know, through shifters and stuff like that. So, and just to be clear, guys, just to be very, very clear for any new players, I am not talking about these tickets. This is a very rare ticket. I would only ever use this on a premium character with very difficult to bios to acquire. I'm talking about these guys right here. The regular tier 2 advancement tickets that just to do the advancements. A little different. Using one on Dakin? No. Because, oh yeah, if I want to, yes. Thank you, Shivansh. Yes, I see what you're saying. Absolutely. That is where we would use one, is on Dakin, because he's going to be a pain in the arse. We're not even going to be able to get through, like, his, I don't even know what we're going to do, because we would have to get through his gears with bios from, I don't even know. I may have to just do like 10 auto clears a day, like make it part of my routine to jump into that mission, regardless of how many bios for him I get. Just line up 10, clear 10 with clear tickets every day, and just keep doing that until we can take him to tier 2 and tier 3. Because I'm not going to waste a mega ticket. There's no chance on him. No chance. But let's go ahead and do Okoye. We should have enough gold. Of course, we're always getting more. We have plenty of bios for her, obviously. And the reason I want to use the ticket, we'll look at it when we get there. I'll show you why. Oh, nice. Golly, man. Scarlet Witch, you're not starting a trend, are you? Good lordy. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. Took a beating. Yeah, these aren't great. They're not terrible. Okay. And for anybody that's wondering why we're doing Okoye, she does do some work on new accounts in Alliance Conquest, man. She has a way of just hiding in iframes forever. So any team that doesn't have iframe ignore could potentially get cleared by Okoye, because she will just hide in her, like, I think it's her 3 and her 4 or something like that, are complete iframes, and she just can't be targeted at all. It's truly bizarre. Kind of blew me away when we were watching that last week or whatever. I was like, what? What is this Okoye doing? Did I not? What are you doing? Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. And a 20. And a 16. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Get out of here. Get out of here, Okoye. So here it just lets us save 2.5 million gold, 400 BAM, and 500 North Stones of Chaos. And it's like at some point we want to just save, because we have, like I said, we got another one of these lined up, and I have 3, so let's use one. Okoye is, again, not the best like choice to use one of these, but if you're going to use one on someone who isn't like Icarus or Dakin, it doesn't really matter, because all you're doing is saving yourself the gold and the North Stones and stuff. So there we go. Taking Okoye to tier 2. And then we can start working her up to tier 3, because that is where she is going to need to be. We can't leave her down here. So we'll find her first potential. Use this. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to use a ticket for that. But yeah, we just got to get her potential and work her up to tier 3. And she will be helpful for us in Alliance Conquest. And we'll do the same thing with Icon. And fortunately, like I was talking about yesterday, Icon is a transcended potential character, I believe. So yeah. So she won't require speed books, so we won't be double overlapping on speed books here. In fact, if you look at our layout here, it's pretty crazy. Blast books, speed books, transcended, combat books. The only thing we're missing is universal books, but could give them to Gore. Not gonna, but we could. I probably should be using one right here, since we're capped and we have no plans to tier 3 anybody else. Yeah, we're not going to build Medusa. Sure. I do plan on building Gore eventually. 13 million gold? I don't have that much. You got that much? Oh, boy. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. I hesitate because I don't want to spend the gold. I don't want to short myself on one book, and then all of a sudden we need to tier 3 a universal character, and we're 1 book short. Just to, like, you know, get that extra book. But it is nice, because you need, like, 12, I think, for mastery or something like that on these characters. What did I do? What did I do, Curry? What have I done? Anyhow, not a big deal. Yeah, it's like a min-maxing thing. You can... I probably should use it. Yeah, and it's gonna be Gore if it's one of these guys, so might as well. Sure, have a book, bro. Have a book, why not? Shadowlands, let's go. No, we'll want to build him up eventually, and not only just because he actually can do some work in AC, if you build him up to level 70, but as soon as this guy gets an upgrade, dude, he's gonna be a powerhouse. Guarantee it. They'd have to fumble it so hard, so... if he gets a tier 4, be nice to be ready to go for that, for sure. All right, let's get the heck out of this roster. What else we got to do? Got some maybe XL we could do. We built our little tier 2 Okoye. That is fun. Go ahead and do Alliance Battle, man. Get these done. Who do we got today? Combat Villain and Speed Female. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Deadpool gets to do something nice. Take it away, Deadpool. Yeah, dude, what up, the guy? We used to have like 70 million gold a couple days ago, and then we built Scarlet Witch to tier 4, and she ate my everything. As dirty as it sounds. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Way not what we're doing right now. Gore's gonna chill for a while. We'd have to get like bored. We'd have to have some like major stinker updates where we were just like looking for something to do. But if our CCF and our gold does start to get really high and we're still trying to save like tier 4 materials and stuff, there is potentially a point where we could start working on Gore's build as an Alliance Conquest character. Did I mark that movie? I need to mark it. Do. Yeah, we still got a long way to go with these movies. Nice, we got it. I should count how many are on there. Yeah, he can be okay. Especially given bans. Like, I noticed a lot of people have like the native tier 3s built up and they just like swap them in when they don't have another character, you know what I mean, to fill that slot, whether it's Black Swan or Gore or Kang or whoever. They do tend to show up. Nentry, a Snollen Nentry. Oh yeah. Could be. I don't know. I think we're gonna get this epic quest. We don't know what that's gonna look like. It could be a native tier 3. Feel like that's kind of pushing it with Mephisto so close. I don't know if it's gonna be a native tier 2 or a native tier 3, but it'll be one or the other or both. So most likely. So we'll see what's coming. I don't think it'll be Gore next, but yeah. And just to be clear, I wouldn't recommend anybody like go build Gore unless, like I said, you're like you need a project. You know what I mean? You're like waiting for something to do. Y'all, I think this is it. This is what we do. Every time I wonder the same thing. I go, really? Yup, really. We get another Mega Tier 2 ticket for Black Friday. We'll have to take a really serious look at what we want to do with those Tier 2 tickets. What are we doing? Silence today? Shh, shh. I noticed a thing, and I don't know what it means because I didn't test it. I don't have the time or the means to test it. Everybody was like, bro, it's an additional 1,651 flame damage. It is. It is. But it's also flame damage for 70% of energy attack. Okay, bear with me. Our energy attack is 72,000. So 70% of this, right? You look at Thor's striker ability. I'm not saying it's better. I haven't tested this. I'm just pointing out something I noticed. You look at Thor as a striker. He's doing 100% of his energy attack as lightning damage. So this number being smaller shouldn't mean anything. This should be far more damage. Far more damage. 30% more of his energy attack as attack damage. Am I understanding this correctly? Because it looks to say this skill is going to deal lightning damage equal to 100% of his energy attack with an additional 423 damage. This one is going to do 70% of his energy attack as flame damage with an additional 1,651. Very strange. Just curious how that works out. I mean, everyone uses Ghost Rider. I'm not saying he's not like the best striker. I just think that's interesting. And I never heard anybody talk about that. The fact that this is like significantly less of his energy attack as damage, where Thor is giving 100% of his energy attack as damage. Anyways, just a thing. Ghost Rider's got the proc. The Procolisk. Doesn't Thoralisk, though, as well? 150%. Yeah. Yeah, and then Thor's is the Fury buff. It's only 65. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder how all the math works out. So, like I said, like, I'm not saying this is wrong, because everyone uses it, so it's obviously right. I'm just trying to figure out how the math breaks down. That's probably a big part of it. Is you get the, well, yeah. Yeah. When it attacks, yeah, so he's going to get 150% for one attacks. But the question, does that apply to this attack? Yeah, Thor's proc is much smaller. Anyways, interesting stuff. It's just interesting. And like, would be cool to see like the formula of the actual breakdown, right? Of the total numbers that it actually deals after the calculations, right? That's all I'm ever thinking. Like, we're looking at a bunch of numbers before the calculations, you know? Anyhow, that out of here. Get that out of here. Let's just use Ghost Rider and go get some squaw. Get some squaw. Get some chests. Yeah, because you got to wait for it. Interesting. So the question is, do you put Hulk in the lead to save 1 second and get a slightly less buff from HP? No, I don't. Because that would require I exit. Wait for it. Hut! And hut! Hutskis. Yeah, he's gonna go mid. Yeah. Right, like when the damage hits. Boo! Oh, the hell with the was my cancel. I cancel it too soon. Oh, we'll start over. Could have just kept going, but that's no fun. Who's a good striker for silence? Bob, I guess. I think that's what we figured out, Shavanch, that Bob was one of the only characters I have with silence for striking. One of these days, man, one of these days. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. The awful's got me. Woo! Screwed that up. Dude, I wasted both my cancels like right before he jumped. Whoopsies. Hulk. Well, so Curry, I wasn't even either talking about a specific character. In this case, Ghost Rider does give a better buff to Hulk than Thor. So that is a thing in this case. But I was just looking in general. I was just looking at it yesterday while I was messing around with Storm for a long time. So I just ended up like switching the Striker just for fun. Like experimenting. I'm gonna save the tier 3. And just keep breathing my breath. There we go. I don't know why that cancel's being weird, but I'm making sure. Oh, and get my stuff all out of whack, but that's okay. We'll line back up just fine with this next tier 3. Just like that. Nice. There's no way. What? How? Why? What? When? How? Why? This does not please and sparkle. Why is that cancel being such a pain in my arse? I know the 4, it's like delayed on the lightning or whatever, but I even like held on the 2 and screwed up my rotation. Yeah, I guess we're just like gonna hard screw up that rotation to make sure we cancel. Okay. Maybe just cancel with 2 first? I don't know, man. No, go to the middle. I was gonna say, I ain't wasting my tier 3 skill. You're not tricking me into doing it, dude. I don't know, the 4 is just super delayed, and the 2 is as well, I guess. Bro, I was gonna say, one of these days, go to the center. There we go. Just delay it by 1,000,000 years. And then hold that for just a second longer. There we go. Okay. That's decent, I think. This is silence, right? Ah, my windows. There we go. I haven't looked at this one in a while. Oh, I've actually still got Discord open. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. 14.8 was what we got. 14.8. Silence. Combat villain. Hey, man. Hey, not bad. The highest we had for this setup was 13.1 or something like that. And we just hit, what was that? 14.8? Yeah. 14.8. Nice improvement. We're actually so close to our record for ABX with Hulk there. Looks like our record is on burn day for 14.9 mil. So not too shabby. Not too shabbers. All right, onward to my favorite, Gwenny P. All right, man. I think we decided that this was the better setup. Believe it or not. Because we get this. 15% extra damage, and then 25%. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, Siobhan. When we get our next ticket, we'll take a look. I don't want to use the only one we have with the Epic Quest coming out, dude, because we might need a Mega Tier 2 for the Epic Quest. And if the Epic Quest is some amazing character, I don't want to have used the only Mega Tier 2 ticket we have on Abomination like 2 weeks before it came out. You know what I'm saying? And then hope that we get one for Black Friday, which we almost always do, or always do. I don't remember which it is, but yeah. What are we canceling? Snizzle? That's strange, if I'm not mistaken. She doesn't have snare, does she? No, I don't think. There's like paralysis. Burn. I think we gotta use strange. I'm gonna double check, and y'all can bear with me while I do, even though some of you probably already know by heart what her cancels are. Yeah, paralysis, stun, and she has burn, right? Yeah, and burn. Yeah, paralysis, stun, and burn. She's got to use the strong gay. All right. Let's go. What's up, Alariza? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us today. INL, what up, dude? I don't know if I said hi already. I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but just in case, what up, dude? Oh, God. And then there's this frickin' day. Held that one a little longer, let the two play out a little more. Should have got that Odin's Might first. Would have been clever. Clever girl. Oh, boo. Oh, the minor mistakes. It's like the more you're aware of, the worse this game becomes. Oh, the more you realize where you're screwing up, the more you feel like you need to restart. No. And I still don't, dude. Do not follow me down the rabbit hole with Gwenpool. I don't know how to play this lady. Not even a little. That's not true. I probably know a little, but that ain't much. 4 that way. 5, 0, 2, 6. Look at that. Yeah, lower score there for some reason. Quite know why. Sometimes score so much better right off the rip. Too early on the cancel? No, we got it. Crazy. And then here, just delay it a little bit. Then 0, 1. Here we go. Duck in. Move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 6. Should have got the mic first. God, I gotta remember the mic cadence, man. Gotta go pick them up before you do the tier 3s. Especially when they're on the other side of the world. Like here, we should get this mic first, I believe. Boom. Like to be closer to 4 there. That's all right. Oh. Go. And we should be good to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 6. Let the buff expire, then hit the tier 4. Ayo. Might spawns trolling a guy. Mil, that's where we want to be. 5, 4, 3, 2, 6. And that gets us up over 6, which I've been able to do consistently lately, which I'm happy about. Before, we were really struggling to get 6 mil consistently. Doing that pattern, I've been able to get 6 mil consistently. That's what I need right now. I think there's a lot of room for improvement with Gwenpool, but I kind of just want to like wait her out of the meta. Go away, Gwenny P, go away. Part of it's supports. We'd be getting a better score if we had some better supports, but anyhow, that works, man. We get our rewards that we are after, and that is what's important. We got a ways to go to 8 mil, so let's see what we get for today. Let's see what we got for our troubles. A whole lot of regular schmegular. That's what we got. We got 1 extra team up collection token. All right, looking good. See, yep, nope, we're good there, good there, good there. Everything's good. We're all good. Yep. What do we got? Dimension missions left. Sure. We don't have Sentinel, do we? We need Sentinel. There's still a couple characters out of here that we like really would like to have. I'm not even gonna go check. I'm pretty sure we don't have Sentinel, and even if we did, it's not really who I'm looking for. It's like there's not much we can do with Sunbird. We could make a really janky Warriors of the Sky team with no blue dragon. That'd be funny. Base uniform, white tiger, and whatchamajigger, turtle shell, shadow shell, whatever her name is. Yeah, we're like out of gold. Let's take Sunbird. We're like out of gold. Use our tickets, 10 runs, plenty of boost points. And there you go. Yeah, that wanted to be a CTP, man. It was trying. But you can see these rewards are so hit or miss. Like sometimes they're decent and sometimes they're just awful. But the gear up kits are nice. The extra gear up kits, the obelisks are obviously nice. Oh, I don't know. Anyhow, works for me. Let's grab our gold. Boom. There we go. Yeah, one more shout out for Weekly Reset today, guys. We got Timeline Battle resetting. A lot of people are going to ask who to vote for. I will point this out. As the day progresses, no one can really tell you who's going to win this early in the day. Like, if you look right now, this guy wins often, almost all the time, right? He's at 71-0 right now. The other person that's been competing with him back and forth lately is MPKB. And if you look, they're at 110-0, right? So you'd go, oh, cool. Well, then I'll vote for MPKB, right? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, he may win, but these numbers are going to change dramatically, like right before reset. These are going to shoot up to like, hey, shout out to Frozen Archer, bro. Nice, dude. These numbers are going to change dramatically, like a half an hour before the actual reset. So no one can really tell you who to vote for. Your best bet is to come check, like, get a mind for who the people are that usually win, right? So Winnergy here, I don't know what his actual name is, but guy from Winnergy wins often, most of the time, right? So watch him, watch MPKB. The other person, they're really the two main competitors that I see. Every once in a while, I think Commander will shoot for a win, or back in the day, Arthur Vendragon used to, but he doesn't anymore. That was way back in the day. It's mainly just, there's Commander, Winnergy guy, and MPKB that you want to watch, and just wait till as close as you can to reset, and then look at the numbers, and whoever has the best win to loss ratio with the most wins, it's based on points, right? And you can't see the points. All you can see is their win loss. So you just kind of have to make an educated guess as close as you can to reset to try and vote for the person with the most, like with the best ratio. So if Winnergy ends up with, like, you know, 308-2, and then MPKB ends up with like 308-3, you can vote for Winnergy. It's just kind of a weird thing. You're always kind of guessing in a way. Not really. It's just like the actual result is hidden, so you have to base it off the win-loss. Anyways, that's all I can tell you there. Just another rundown. We haven't really talked about that in a while. But there you go. That's my understanding of it. I could be wrong. That's just the way I understand it and how I choose who to vote for. The other things that are resetting are going to be Team Battle Arena reset. Don't look at my score. Yeah, it got a little better on auto after me and Goat worked on the teams a little bit, but not having magic hurt really bad. I've said that like 4 or 5 times. But Team Battle Arena is resetting, so whatever that means to you, just get your clears done, and then they'll be reset, and you can do more clears after reset. Otherworld Battle, we still have another day and 21 hours. It's synced up with Zombie Survival. That's the other thing. Oh, and then Alliance Battle, obviously. Get your ABXL scores in before the reset, and then you'll be able to run ABXL again after the reset, before the actual reset of the game. The other thing we want to take a look at is Zombie Survival. We've done all the challenges, I believe. Yes, good on me. So we're all cleared out here. Got all that taken care of. But you can see we're rank 30. So let's fix that, shall we? What do we got this week? I didn't even like look. No blast characters, so we're probably just going to do something like this. I don't know who's the best for it. You know what? You wish you got the lead. You wish you got the lead, because it'd be so nice to get the... not so nice, but it'd be nice to get the basic attack and basic defense for these guys so they don't die. We don't want Yondu because he'll only affect Null, not Bob, and we want them both to get supported, so we're going to go with like Valkyrie, probably Shuri, and what, Nick Fury or M'Baku? One of those guys? Probably M'Baku. I think I like that setup. Yeah, something like that. Hey, what up, Mizu? How you doing, bro? I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Yeah, we might do some timeline battle real quick. It's thematic. Let's see if I can do this and not embarrass myself. What stage are we on here? 3? Yeah. I will do my best. I will do my best. We are going to play... No, probably. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really know. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do, man. I don't have a lot of strategy here, so don't make too much fun. I never play this mode on stream. And then it used to be like a no challenge thing. I used to just like kind of push up till it got real hard, and that was good enough. So we don't have the 5s. Yeah, no. This setup's not going to work this week. We just, you have to have the 5s. That's where all the AoE's at, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to have to rely on 4 skills. Oof. We might be stuck on stage 2. I mean, I'll try. But I think not having the 5s is a pretty clear you're screwed. Do that. And then go 1, 3. Yeah, we're already like struggling to clear stuff out. And we're doubling up over here. Now we need to separate. Now I need to go to the bottom of the screen, take care of the ads down here. Use the 6. Felt like we just got clapped there, but maybe I'm tripping. Get the 1 and the 3. Let's clear out these zombies down here. The 4 and the 0 quickly. Try and get the gas down. Nah. Yeah, ooh. Nah. Whoa. Clap. Yeah, the AoE is locked on both of those guys. It's actually a bad setup for this week. I don't know why we have this better. Let's take a look. 3 might be tough, like I said, but let's see what we can do here. We don't have Shelob, but the 6th skill for Ghost Rider is crazy AoE. Like absolute madness AoE. Yikes. I don't know. I was actually going reasonably-ish well. I don't know if anyone's going to do much better than Null. Yeah, Mephisto's unfortunately not an option for us. Try something like that. Yeah. Fine, let's try it. I think Ghost Rider's gonna die just too easily. He doesn't have the immortality effect, so we get clipped by the gas, man. Good idea. I don't know how does Ghost Rider's 4 hit without the 5? Pretty small. The 3 is kind of a nice swing around and slam, but it's still not quite enough AoE. They'll do a lot more damage than Sentry was doing, though, so there is that. Ooh, we could have got him a better striker, too, so keep that in mind. Yeah, like right here is where it's going to get nutty as long as that goes off. Yeah, it's not as much as I thought, but let's just see. Yeah, I think Ghost Rider's gonna die. Gonna be our issue. Gonna take way too long to charge that 6th skill. Woo! Nope. Oh, and then here comes the next spawn, and bam, just toast. Null does well just at staying alive, man. That's the thing about these PvP characters, is they handle the gas better. Yeah, without the 5th, it's gonna be hard with Hulk. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. No. I mean, yeah, like we can get to rank 3 on level 2, guys, just to be clear again about what teams we go up against. But yeah, they're like Mephisto and Ghost Rider, Mephisto and Jean Grey. Not surprised. But we do not have Mephisto, so let's just see what kind of score we can get on rank 2 here. Yeah, like everyone used Mephisto. Interesting. But I'm pretty confident we can at least clear through this. Try playing Sentry on stage 2 here. See how we go. See how we go. But they had to ban it. Of course. Yeah, exactly, Wayne. That's why I was like, I think we'll do fine on stage 2 with these guys. They should clear it just fine. But just not having the AoE on, we're kind of screwed like both ways on stage 3. Because we don't have like the Immortality Revive for Ghost Rider, we don't have Mephisto, and then these guys just aren't going to put up enough damage to clear things fast enough to even save themselves. Still, I didn't switch the tier 4 strikers. That might have helped. Derp. In fact, that's probably a huge part of this. Let's back out of here. Because we have the striker skill, so we can situate some good AoE in the striker skills for both of these guys to create some more get it to do some more work for us. Like Wolverine's just, yeah, not a good option. Maybe use the 4 from Ghost Rider, gives us full buff. The 4 is decent, it's definitely high damage. So let's try that there. Fine, and then null. Loki actually does some work because he uses the 5 and it can like clap. Hey, thanks for the sub, my friend. Appreciate that. I don't know if we've got a much better option. The 5 can be really effective, and it gives Null his full bonk. Nice. Which is nice. Yeah, and it's big AoE, so quite good, actually. I don't know what Alex's tips are. Alex's last video was about using Null and Sentry, which is what we're trying to do. Ain't working so hot. Here, let's do one more here. I gotta get this done. I gotta kind of move on. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours already, which is great, but get on to some other stuff here.
Dog's been run.
Hey, nice. Thanks, honey. Oh, good. Good. Nothing like a rusty nude for Gene Bean. So dirty. He's so nasty. Da, 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 da. I don't know who that is. Oh, cool. Nice. Just sleep okay? Good. Yeah, I've been getting much more sleep, and I've been feeling better for it. That's for sure. I was like going through a period. I'm hoping it's over. I'm going to talk about it like it's over. I've been going through a period where I've just been getting way too little sleep. Like between like 5 and 6.5 or 7 hours, but usually towards the end of 5. That is not enough sleep, man. Not for me. Not for most people. I'm getting old. I need to get closer to like... And then when you get really old, you struggle to get like 7 hours of sleep, 6-7 hours of sleep. So I better try to sleep for 8 hours while I still can, eh? All right, I better focus up. Nice, we got both the tier 3 skills clapping the whole screen. Get these cleared out. Then we'll use Ghost Rider when these guys show up. Nice. There we go. Yeah, 2's not so bad. 3 is where it's dicey for us. Go back up top, Null. You're in the wrong place, brother. You're in the wrong place, homie. Hiya! Bam! Beat this lady up. Should have used the 4 first. I believe it gives us buffs. Okay. Yeah, swapping back and forth. Yeah, not a bad idea. Yeah, because we could increase our score. We could easily climb up above some of these other folks, most likely. Let's try one more, and then we'll get out of here. Let's try... this on stage 2. See how we do. See if we can get a better score just from the damage and stuff. Oh, I should have put a better striker on Ghost Rider, but it's okay. I don't know what he has. We're gonna just go with what he has. Fine. Yeah, but the AI is gonna like have his skills on cooldown anyways, most likely. So, I don't know. It's kind of a waste, but that's alright. Spread out! Get away from me, bro! Get away from me! Leave me alone, Ghost Rider! Oh my gosh, bro, he just will not stop following me. Wow! Stop it, bro! Stop. You were genuinely bothering me. Ghost Rider, go away. He doesn't want to. He's like, I'm stuck on you like glue, buddy. We hanging out. Bitter friends. Friends till the bitter end. I don't know. I don't know if that was any better, but what's up, Jackaron? How you doing? Struggling with zombie survival? Me too. Me too. Did we do any better? I don't know. No, still rank 7. So I can muck around with it, see if I can do any better, spreading the skills out or whatever. But we'll see how it goes. But rank 7 works for me. The thing is, we'll get bumped down most likely before reset. So I'll keep an eye on it, try and land in the top 10, something like that. Anyhow, one more thing before we go. One more thing. Do I have you on the friends list, Nizu? Where can I find you? I don't know. I don't know if you're on the friends list, in the alliance. Do I gotta find you in the rankings? Where am I looking, Nizu? 49 in plat. All right. I'm gonna have to switch my team up too. There you are. Yeah, because this ain't going to do it. Do that. Think we go that right. You were running null. Wrong team. Dude, I do that all the time. It drives me crazy. Crazy. I hate it. Hate it, man. Truly bothers me. So you're not gonna... Okay. I guess I have to go swap. It's not gonna let me swap teams. I have to go change the team that's apparently locked in. Alright. In that case, now that I've destroyed my farming team, go back here. Let's set this up again. So I can actually use it. Dude. Do. Nah. Agent Venom with Sentry. I have no idea what your account looks like. Might just get creamed here. Yeah, it ain't looking too hot for me. Null's gonna come in and smash me, I think, even if I take out your sentry. We'll see. Alive for the second. Nope. One down. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Cooked. What are you running, bro? Yeah, that's really helpful. Interesting. Yeah, same pierced. Artifact's nice. Yeah, 161 on the thing. Yeah, yeah. Some work to do to catch up. Nice OBs too. Yeah, nice build on your sentry, bro. Looks good. Yeah, I cannot wait to get an HP proc on my cards. Cannot wait. Dang, a spare brilliant greed, huh? I don't think today, Charles, unfortunately. I gotta get up on out of here. But maybe we'll do a little one tomorrow. We'll see. What is today? Today is Wednesday? Thursday? What day is it? I'm so bad. I'm losing track of my days. Thursday. It's reset. So tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little account help tomorrow. And then I do want to try and do a members only stream just for fun. We'll do like an extra hour or something just with the members. Either tomorrow or the next day. I'll try and give you guys a little heads up, but I don't know where it's going to fit. So yeah, there you go. All right, my friends. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I appreciate every one of you. If you enjoyed the stream, had a good time, learned anything, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we do it every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the bell, and all those doodads to know about those. Got more videos coming sooner or later. I swear I'll say it every day until they show up. Wait for those. Member video was posted. If you didn't get a chance to look at it, extra thank you for you guys. That's one of my favorite places that I know where to find where I live. Sorry for the janky camera work, but hopefully you guys enjoy. All right, my friends, I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. Gene is just eyeballing me from the couch, mean mugging me. See you on the next one, guys. Thanks for hanging out.